I'm going to talk about how we can activate more customers to pay for their newspapers. So what is the current situation? A lot of people don't buy newspapers anymore because they just don't like the size, it's too bulky, it's too big, they don't have time, they're only interested in... am I wearing? Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so...
Sorry for that.
Oh, yeah, it's going. I think it's timed because it's going from... I'm not pointing at it.
So your presentation is timed?
Yeah, no, but you can deactivate it. Sorry, for the inconvenience.
Just show me
Oh.
Yeah, we do have another time.
Oh, time lapse. Okay, then I'll just...
We have some.
Then I'll work a bit more with my arrows. Okay, so there's some people don't like the size, the material, they don't want to read all the articles. Some people like papers, but they don't want to read it every day, every time. So basically, why don't people buy newspapers anymore? There's too much free content already available. People don't have the time. Okay, I'll talk like this. People don't have the time to buy newspapers, people don't want to attach really to subscriptions, and they just find it impractical. So possible strategies are that, first of all, create added value, bring the content closer to the customer, and also bring the newspaper closer to the customer, so facilitate accessibility. Next, so customize news online. What you can do is you have the metro, you can only take a short content online. If they want to know more about it, we'll have to pay for it. But also a customized newspaper, you can create your own newspaper. There are people who are only interested in finance or marketing, and perhaps they want to read that first before they go to a other division of the newspaper. So if you can click, I prefer finance, then I prefer content abroad. So on your iPad, when you open it, the first thing you see is news about the finance, and then the next page is more about the other things you like. You can also get a mail with the headlines about the subjects you prefer. A second thing is more special reports. Okay, this approach is more limited. It's more for the people that don't really buy newspapers, but that way you can attract them as well by reports about science, types of sports, so that these people will buy it, because these content you really have to search online to find it. It's not something that you can find right away, so this way you can attract a news segment that is not really reading a newspaper already. The second part of my presentation is more about accessibility. So this is for people that don't want to attach to your subscription. You can go online, register, and pay, give their address so that they can choose which days that they want to have their newspapers at home. So it's more about having control as well on how you get your supply. Vending machines at train stations. Okay, you already have the metro at this point, but a lot of people, when they go to a train station, they're hurried, they want to get their trains. Once they're there, they notice, oh, my train has a delay, they have to wait. So if you have these points where you can see these vending machines that are already abroad, you just stay there, you can read it during your traveling, because not everybody travels for 15 minutes. Some people go from Brussels to Ghent, it takes a bit more time, then they can read their newspaper at their ease. So it's more about visibility and about access. And the last thing is an ability to pay for one article. Some already do it, but there's not so much visibility about it. So give the ability to pay with your cell phone, because not much people like getting their ping from Dexia or from ING or from another bank, putting it in when you have just with your cell phone. You give in a code, you get your access for an hour or for one article. It will create a lot more people that are willing to pay, but also create more buzz about it. So people know it exists. If you have to search for this application, people won't do it. So you have to put it on your front page. Oh, you want to read one article more deeper? Well, this is how you do it. So, conclusion, the future of the newspaper is online. Decrease just the gap to pay, so make it more easy, make it more accessible, bring the newspaper to your reader. And thank you for